Welcome, online fans, stans, and everyone else in between. This is online news. I'm sorry, I just need to get you guys physically and spiritually, like psychedelically, that's not even the right terminology, into the video. Sidemen and Logan Paul, it's happening. I'm super excited for this. I cannot believe that LP, Logan Paul, and his team are gonna be doing a video with KSI and the Sidemen. A year and a half ago, we thought, this is impossible, they hate each other. But no, they're coming together. It's gonna be EPIC, epic, with the capital K at the end. KSI's new song, Holiday. The music will be inserted in there. Oh, it might not, I don't know. Anyways, it is doing extremely well. At this moment, it's been out since, it came out on Friday. It is now Monday, so it's been out for about 4 days, and it's already passed his solo song that came out. That was a bit of a flop, and that was Domain. Great underrated song. I don't know why people didn't watch that music video, but it is currently at 6.6 million views. It's number 15 on trending for music, and for a brief time, it was at number 1 trending on YouTube overall, and it was in number 11 in the US charts and number 1 in the UK, and globally, I think it was at number 57 on iTunes and Spotify. So the point is, this song was a success, and he proved the haters wrong because it's doing extremely well on views. It's not like stopping; it's continuing to go. Like yesterday, it was at 4 million, and it's gotten like 2 more million in less than a day. And Spotify-wise, chart-wise, the song was a success. You can't take away from it. You can't fix the facts. This song, Holiday, was a success. Ha! It's like KSI's brother Deji lost because he was fat, but they reunited in the video we've all been waiting for, and that's also trending, and it's got like 3-4 million views. I love seeing the pair together, and they squashed the beef, and I guess Deji was not taking this fight seriously. He said that, Vic, KSI said that Vic's boxing gym was a bunch of yes men. I think that they just didn't push Deji enough, and they're, again, inexperienced, and they cannot bring the level that Deji needs to. And Deji did 1 kilometer instead of 2 miles, 1 mile, and that he did train 5 days a week the week before the fight, and he was saying how he would do runs all the time, he was eating like nothing. That's what you should have done from the beginning, Deji. So you can check out the video, but at the end of the day, I guess Deji really didn't take this fight seriously, and I guess Dunya pushed him a lot, and she wasn't a yes woman, like KSI implied, and, Deji basically wants to come back stronger, and they had a very honest, real conversation about Deji and how it's that Deji likes being in the ring. It's the work ethic that's the problem. And again, Vinny Hacker lost to Deji because of Deji lost his cardio. If Deji was in physical condition, I think that we would have seen a stoppage or a decision win. Jake Paul responds to KSI versus Austin McBoom. LOL, KSI immediately jumping at the opportunity to fight Austin. I guess music tours and Ovid were only in the way of him fighting me. Clown emojis. Now here's the thing, Jake. First of all, only now is the UK reopening and gyms are back, and you can see from pictures that KSI's been in recently, the man is in fighting shape. He's slim, he's doing sparring. Simon said in a video a couple days ago on his podcast that he was doing 12 rounds with 3 different guys. The man is in shape, he's training. It's just the past year he has not been able to get to that. And honestly, I think KSI wants to do music, and he doesn't want to really be in the fight game right now. And that's totally respectable. And when Jake was called out 2 years in a row and he declined, you're not going to just get what you want instantly because you want it. KSI wants to do music at the end of the day. And I think that there are things that are obstacles that are preventing him from getting to that Jake fight more quickly than if there wasn't COVID. But I think that the music is mainly what he wants to focus on. And his own manager said, KSI is just wanting to do music and finish off that part of his career. And it makes total sense. And he is still doing tours and festivals in the fall and the summer. So Austin probably won't happen until next year, but it could happen in December. And I think Austin's a smart fight because Austin, I don't think, is a bum. I think he will lose pretty badly to KSI, but I think KSI needs a month to 2 months to train, whereas he fought Jake, immediately after not fighting for 2 years. It took like a month to train. It just wouldn't be smart. And BJ Flores was like, criticizing KSI for running away. And at the end of the day, what KSI is doing is smart. He is not underestimating Jake. He wants these warm-up fights, and no, realist not because he's not good enough. Like, I think KSI is not as good technically as Jake, but I don't think Jake is as amazing as you guys perceive him to be, and KSI isn't as bad as you technically as you perceive him to be. And two, I think that KSI is someone that when you're training, like we saw this with Connor, he hadn't been in a fight in years, and then he lost. Ring rust exists, and he needs to get back in there and remember what it's like to be in a camp, to be on a big stage, to prove himself. So it's a smart move for KSI to do, because if he fought Jake, you know, it's like, okay, we're gonna do this, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it just wouldn't make sense for him to go and fight somebody that's one of the best, you know, and Jake is one of the best, and he's proven that, and he's constantly improving and getting better, and we want to see KSI and Jake at their top levels, at their best. I definitely do believe that this is a smart move on KSI's part, and no, he's not ducking, he's being smart, and if you think it's ducking, you don't know boxing. End of story. KSI has announced the start of his own boxing promotion, and he's going to be doing this with the Sunderland brothers and Westerman Boxing and MMA Taylor, and he's going to create his own boxing promotion. People will say that he copied Jake Paul, and then his manager said Jake owns everything, and KSI really, this announcement isn't that big. But at the end of the day, they both are doing big things. There's no need to bring down either one of them, and at least JJ put out a video announcing that, because to be quite honest with you, I did not know that Jake Paul had a boxing promotion until I saw it on an Instagram account. At least they promoted it. We don't even know about Jake's things. And yeah, man, I mean, they're both doing big things in boxing, and gotta give props and respect, and they're both changing the game. It's interesting. Jake's like, oh, KSI's washed up, he's the A side. And if you look up KSI right now, if you look up KSI, right? Sky Sports, boxing scene, that's 2. Sportskeeda, that's 3. Johnny Lassam Fight Club, if you follow them on Instagram. Dextro, The Mirror, The Sun, all these major news articles and Twitter accounts, they're talking about KSI starting his own promotional company and about his fight with Austin. So KSI still has it, and I was proven right, so I can gloat, because everyone was like, oh, KSI doesn't know, you know, he's washed up, he's this, he's that, and he's killing the game, and you can't not admit to that. People are like, oh, Jake's on Showtime, but at the end of the day, Jake got to where he is because of mediocre fights and trying to persuade people into thinking a certain way, and I've obviously know my opinions on this. You know, I don't respect him and his career, because I don't think he deserves to be at Showtime and be at this high level, because at the end of the day, you fought nobodies, you fought old retired people who don't know how to box, and you gloat about their accomplishments so that everyone perceives that he's being these real people, when in reality, you're just fighting YouTubers. I saw an interview with Tyron Woodley in which he said, like, I can't have a square stance, and I can't do this and that, and I'm like, you know, because Wade Concept said this, and that's what he was worried about. Roundhouse Radio said this, or someone said this, and I'm so glad that Woodley is taking this seriously. He knows this, and he's working on this, so I'm really hoping that Woodley beats Jake, and I think it's a 50-50 fight. But yeah, guys, that's all the stories I got to cover for you. A lot of big boxing news. I'm probably going to be live sometime this week, maybe tomorrow, but probably Wednesday. So that is the video. Like, subscribe, comment, or do the opposite. I don't really care. And have a decent day. Not a good day, a decent day. Bye.